In this video, we're going to basically make a drive forward function. In that way, we'll be able to call on that function to make our robot drive forward at a given speed at any point in time. To be able to complete this activity, you already need to have set up your GPIO pins on all 4 pins for the motor driver. You need to set up pulse width modulation on all 4 pins for the motor driver. And you need to know roughly what your maximum and minimum speeds are going to be for your robot in the pulse width modulation numbers between 0 and 100. So as we go over to the code here on the interface, we're going to basically start down at the bottom here. Notice that I've already set up these ones here, and I'm going to comment out just by hashing out all of these lines here. So just above the where I clean up my GPIO pins, I'm going to basically type in a begin, define functions, and I'm going to type in here an end, define functions, and down here I'm going to type in hash, and I'm going to type in main program, and this is where the main program will go to actually control the robot. So in the define functions, the first function I'm going to define by typing in DEF for define is the forward function, and I'm going to make my robot move forward at a given speed. So I've just decided to call that speed. You notice when I press enter, we get an indentation here, so it will automatically let our robot drive forward by everything that's indented here. So we're going to type in RMF_PWM for our pulse width modulation on the right hand forward motor, and we're going to set in dot change duty cycle, and we're going to set that to be the variable speed. So whatever the speed is set in here, whatever number we put in here, will be passed into this section here. I'm going to press Control C to copy that. I'm going to press enter and Control V a few times. Now, and I'm going to correct these variables here. So this will be a right motor reverse. And I'm going to set that to 0. And you should do this, otherwise it might already be set at a speed and that will disrupt it. So I'm going to go left motor forward now. That's going to be at speed. Just scroll up so I can see a bit more. And right motor reverse is going to be set to 0. So I'm basically going to save that now. That's my forward function. Right now I'm going to go down to my main program section, and I'm going to tell my robot to move forward. And I'm going to move it forward at speed. Let's just go speed 10, which is rather slow. And then I'm going to basically tell my robot to stop doing or delay by going robot sleep, and I'm going to sleep it for 0.5 seconds, and then my robot is just going to go straight into cleaning up the GPIO pins, which should stop all the pulse width modulation. So I'm going to go save, Control S to save that, and then I'm going to go up to the run and run the module, and my robot should lurch forward a little bit. There it is, it lurched forward just across the screen a little bit, and I can see that my robot is now going to move forward whenever I tell it to, at whatever speed I tell it to in here. So that's a basic movement function. In the next video, we're actually going to look at creating some functions to stop our robot from moving.